Hi, everybody. Welcome to Sentinel Sports Extra Cavaliers pregame report, the final pregame report of the 2025-26 season as the Cavaliers will take on the Washington Wizards here at Rocket Arena on a festive fan appreciation day. Today will be the final regular season broadcast of Cavs legend Jim Jones, who is retiring at the end of the season. You know, he's been with the Cavs off and on since the early 70s as a player, a huge figure in the Miracle of Richfield. Um, then he was a TV broadcaster for the Cavs for decades. Um, I sound a little choked up. It's because I am. Jim Jones has basically been with the Cavs pretty much since the day I started watching them. And not hearing him anymore on the radio will be, tough thing to digest. But he's going to retire, and that's great for him. What a great career in the NBA as a player. He won a championship, had a great college career at Marquette. He's part of Cleveland. And so today will be his final broadcast of the regular season, and we will miss him for sure. But I'm going to get to the business here. This pregame report is brought to you by CT Roofing and Power Wash, the official roofer of the Lake County Sentinel. They can help you with decks, roofs, siding, power washing your house, your drive, your sidewalk, your deck, anything like that. They can help you with insurance claims for your roof and your siding. You call them today at 440-278-0506, and they can give you a free estimate, and they will help you file an insurance claim. So Friday night, the Cavs lost to the Hawks, 124-102 in Atlanta. The Cavs played 14 guys. A lot of the guys were guys that don't get a lot of minutes regularly. Evan Mobley and James Harden were the only two regulars to play in the game, the two starters to play. Mitchell, Allen, Merrill all sat out. 124-102 loss with basically your bench and a lot of G League guys. It's not terrible. But tonight, the Cavs will finish the season against the Washington Wizards. And, you don't want to sound mean, but the Wizards are the Wizards. They've been the Wizards like this. They were the Bullets before, but they've been pretty much the same franchise for 50 years now. And the Cavs beat them in the Miracle of Richfield. It seems like they have, as odd as it sounds, it seems like they've never recovered from that. And so they've been a franchise that struggled for most of the last 50 years. So coming into the game, though, the Cavs are 51-30, 26-14 at home. They've locked up the fourth seed in the East. The Wizards are 17-64 at home, or on the road, or 17-64 overall. I'm sorry, got mixed up there for a second. They are 6-34 on the road, so they have really, really, really struggled on the road. They are the 15th seed in the Eastern Conference, so they are dead last in the Eastern Conference, and they will be in the lottery. Cavs will play a lot of players tonight who played for the Cleveland Chargers this season. The Cavs beat the Wizards here at home when they played them here at home. They played them 3 times. They beat them twice in Washington and once here. That was on February 11th. So I believe it was 138-113. I have it in my story, but I don't have it in my notes here. But I believe it was 138-113. The injury report tonight, we're not going to waste time on what kind of injury it is. We're just going to give the player and their injury status. So for Washington, Anthony Gill is available. So I think he had been on injury reports, but he is available tonight. I'm going to butcher a couple of these names because I'm terrible with names. Honestly, I'm terrible with the English language. But Bilal Coulibaly, I don't know. I don't know. I'm glad he's not playing because I don't have to spell it in my article. So, But he's not playing. Anthony Davis isn't playing. Keshawn George isn't playing. Trey Young, Trey Johnson, D'Angelo Russell, Alex Sarr, Vukovic is not playing, and Cam Whitmore is not playing for the Wizards. So they're pretty much, they have a lot of guys out too. And there must be injuries because they're not rested up for the playoffs. So they have a lot of injuries. Cavs, Jarrett Allen, Thomas Bryant, Keon Ellis, James Harden, Dennis Schroeder, Sam Merrill, Donovan Mitchell, Evan Mobley, Dean Wade. They are all out tonight. So that's a lot of guys out. So we're going to see a lot of guys get a lot of time, rewarded for their hard work during the season. They're going to get a lot of playing time tonight. So it should be interesting. I think it should be a pretty good game, actually. So, and wouldn't you want it to be a good game? Because, 20,000 people are coming here, almost 20,000, to see this game. And wouldn't you want it to be a competitive game? And so I think it will be a competitive game tonight. But we'll come back to you after the game, and we'll give you our thoughts on what transpired, and we'll preview the playoffs. We may have some more information on when the Cavs will play. We know they'll be playing here their first game at Rocket Arena, but we don't know what day and time yet. And after the game, we should know. So I'm happy everybody that tuned in. It's been a while. I missed the last couple home games, and Easter spent with my family, and then I'm on the Wycliffe baseball staff, and we had a game, on Wednesday when they played Atlanta. So, but I'm back today, and I'm glad I'm back. I missed it. 16 days since I've been here, and so like I said, we will talk to you after the game, and hopefully we'll be talking about a Cavs victory. So until then, I hope everybody has a good night and watch the game.